Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. That one out of here, onto the grass area. That's out of here and onto the lawn. See you later, all the way to Utah Street. That's gone off the gate. Goodbye. He takes off the bleacher section. It's out of here. Heads up, bleachers. See you later. Into the bleachers. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. That's 3 in a row now. To the bleacher seat. It's gone. Home run number 12. His third consecutive home run. That's a monster home run. That is out of here. His third in a row. That's number 4 in a row.
Is anybody out there still giving about me? You still see what they thought I could be?
No doubt about that one. That one is gone. His second home run. A hat trick. 3 in a row. And that one gone into the right court. Five straight home runs. Yes, sir. That one is gone. Another home run. Let's go. Home run number 8.
Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago Cubs. Just about to get started. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. And we're underway from Wrigley Field. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Boyd, an all-star a season ago, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. The 0-2. Swings and misses, and one away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Ball. Just underway here from Wrigley. Breaks his bat and pops it up. 2 down. Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Called strike right there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill for the Cubs, Matthew Boyd. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
Number 3, Alex Bregman.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That one fouled off. Foul ball. And now it's 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Nico Hoerner. And a foul ball.
Ball in.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ball 2.
Two now. In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Moises Ballesteros.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Now he breaks his bat. Hoerner over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 down. And there's a foul ball. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next
Batting
pitch.
6,
Can't catch up.
the designated hitter,
And up next for Chicago, Moises Ballesteros. Off the mark there. Ball 1. On the ground right side. In time to Bush. 3 up, 3 down. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And that is out of play.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Going one.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Not in time. That's a bunt single. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That's off the mark. Ball one. Man at second. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Michael Bush.
First pitch swinging.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that break.
Runner takes off for third. This one in the air, center field. That's a base hit. And the Cubs score first. It's 1-0.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Gets him to chase after that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation,
brings it in for the third out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Hopped up, and that's a foul ball.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Suzuki going back on it. And that's a foul ball. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
The left fielder.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a foul ball. On the ground, Bregman slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
And base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching.
But he's back in time. Horner on the go. It's a pitch out. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Ouch, that one drilled him. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Michael Busch digs in now.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alex Bregman.
And that one hammered. That's back. Bangs off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Happ in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Ball 1.
Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Bregman, and he scores. It's 1-1. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But
hard hit, base hit. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead. And he'll reach second with one away.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Man at second. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. At the plate, Moises Ballesteros. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Inside move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. He's trying for third. Liner caught at second.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And the tying run is on base.
Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle. And now a chance to maybe...
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Goes down looking. Now here is Michael Busch.
Picked up an RBI.
He's trying for third. They pitch out. The tag at third, and he's out. Bunts it in the air. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Up next to the Cubs.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
This one in the air center field. And that's the third out. Leading off, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1. Liner picked on the hop at first. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow-Armstrong.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Shortstop,
2 outs,
Swanson.
base is empty. Swanson digs in. Out towards right center field. Crow-Armstrong running hard to get it. And that ends the inning. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Uh-oh, throw goes to second.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now here is Moises Ballesteros. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone right there.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Horner flies around third. He scores to tie it up. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and the Cubs take the lead. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. And it goes just foul. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. And they lead by 2.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ground ball up the middle. Horner. The flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To Hoerner at second for 1. On to Bush. It's a double play. So the batting order turns over. Michael Bush now at the plate. He was late there, strike 1.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
This one in the air, right field. And that should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Happ stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Ian Happ pops one out of here. And we are starting over. High fly ball, right field. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Suzuki up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Suzuki running hard for it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first base. Michael Bush. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 72, Javier.
Tap foul at the plate. Tied at 4. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Assad goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Got him swinging. Oh, 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets under it and pops it up. Swanson should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Leading off for the Cubs, hitter Moises Ballesteros. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 71,
that's fouled off.
Jacob Webb.
Deal one. Late swing, foul to the left. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike three, got him with the sweeper.
Next for the Cubs, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Foul ball there. Deal one. Makes the sliding stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Puts a bunt down. In time to Bush. Important first out to begin the 8th. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that may.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Digging in, Moises Ballesteros. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Ball one.
Just missed. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of singles back to back. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's
swing and a miss. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Line drive, and that one gets down, fair ball. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position. And still nobody out. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Caleb Thielbar. Now it's Alex Bregman. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. That's ideal relief efficiency. 1 pitch, 2 outs. Not half bad. Go ahead run on base. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. This to third. Bregman slings it across. Inning over on the ground out. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Dansby Swanson.
Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Michael Conforto. He represents the go-ahead run. Strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Four in the ninth. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So up next, Michael Busch. Sliced hard but foul. 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Out number 2.
Nope. Ball 1.
Tied at 4. Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And that's the inning. Here's Nico Hoerner.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico. Hoerner.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Hoerner throws to first in time. 2 out. So now the DH spot, Moises Ballesteros. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Fouled off left side. And that is that. Stepping in, Ian. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Bobby Milner. So a change being made out at second, and on to run for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Getting a little more speed out there. He represents the go-ahead run. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. In the air to left center for Armstrong. On the move to the alley. Takes it in for the out. Go ahead run on base. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it, and that's the third out.
Leading off. The catcher.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Obi
Miller.
Milner.
Now pitching for the Cubs. Number 41.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Milner.
Left field, way back there. Base hit into the outfield. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up.
On the ground, 2 ball. Fires home for 1. Over to first, safe.
I understand with the bases loaded, start licking your chops thinking you can hit a 4-bagger, but really have to be
out to center. Should be extra bases. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Throw not in time, and they walk it off. In comes the winning run, and the Cubs walk it off in extra innings.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
One here today, and your final 5-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton.
Friend to bring a friend, took a girl from the podium. Other guys in here, high sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater. Parakeet green on the letters. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booted, it's missing Margiela. Double R came with umbrella. They tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here. Got dispatch it, I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca. And Issa Miyake, I flooded Tribeca. Tryna save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a champion at checkers. I crave all the pressure, that cave under pressure. The difference is clear. Aim is a target in over a year. I bet you could tell by this Rick Owens tactical gear. I got remarkable range. Midas put fingers to fangs, and also the main, so only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains, I bust on a plane, examine the different terrains. I used to just be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins, yeah. Came from the sediment, so dirt on my name, it's irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes, I'm limited. Talking much louder than negative sentiment, but on my 90s, they mashing the rhythm. It's late to the session, I pull up in Revenant, hop in the booth of my demons, I let them in. They want a future, so we had to get them in. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, got dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, got dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Yeah, Cartier frames, a Professor Frank. Think I picked Chicago for school, I really just wanted to flex in a mink. Might take a trip to re-up on my ink. I'm on a plane in the beater and links. Call up a Uber, stop at the corner, I probably won't flood it, that with the brinks. Armor no chinks, chain mail. piece. Throw me in a couple of beats. I send back the gas, it's nothing to me. To get to the record and make a few pivots. My wrist is on fridge and my neck have a ticket. The rhythm they make when they're hitting and trickety. The shady, I don't wanna kick it. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef on the farmer and he'll go to special, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef on the farmer and he'll go to special, I got no vendettas.
Can't jump up to this non-stop turn and twist. Out of his mercy. What's on the done of McGuire? Here much man to know. Me all a walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me have the thing where you are waiting. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? Would you be would be more than dead to take your hand and lead you to the promised land? Me 20-foot dive on, all you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfy your emotion, hotter for the press, instantly she bust. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Things smooth and precious like she never get a cut. Instant expand up, got to all and pull up. Giddy up, me I forget you is a mouse. Think I walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, can tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me everything. But up on that car, you no look for them way. You look good enough against the matter what I can say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I swear and I steer about night and day. Would you be my honey and the woman they say? We can just smile on her face and say, she want a man for do the work, not one for play. I'm a rattan man, she says she want one for stay. And would you wanna walk like a champion, act like a champion? What a piece of